a very holistic and user-centric approach to problem solving. I really enjoyed every little bit of what we did today. So I have two concerns. One, I have seen that the deadline for registration of schools is 29th of Feb in Asia Peter. So I don't know. I brought in new teachers from the schools which were not there last year. Maybe they had not registered. So what are they going to do about it? Because some of them have already inboxed me asking me, now what are we going to do? And the deadline for registration has passed. And then my second concern is about, is it limited to Kenyans only? Because I have a friend from Tanzania who has joined. We always share opportunities. When she finds opportunities from her country, she shares. When I find from my country, I share. So she joined, she participated, and she'll be very willing to participate in the whole process. So is it open to other countries or is it limited to Kenya only? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I highly appreciate. So on part A, I think once we finish this today's presentation, because remember this was open, you've not yet, your schools have, most of the schools have not yet signed the consent from the principal or the head teacher or such, so that we pick it up. But we would actually appreciate starting right away, because from the month of March onwards is, as Daniel has taken you through, we need to be now doing the projects. However, training for schools, because we are also planning to see how we can have a training in May, depending on, there's another function that's happening in Kenya about Africa Women, International Women Forum and such. So we want also to plunge into that African Women Forum and actually do a training of female teachers on design thinking approach. So it doesn't mean that we stop at that, only that now it gives you a very short time to implement your projects. Like now, if a school signs up in April or May, and yet deadline for project submission is in July, then it gives them a very short time to, and also management and uploading. So that's why we say by March, by end of March, schools should have signed up, started on their projects. So it still has a leeway, but because of managing the whole process, we would actually appreciate by end of March, if a school has not signed up, then we call them for the next year, other than the speed that they would undertake to do that. For Tanzania, I have actually been engaging with the Design for Change Global to see how I can help Tanzania to come on board. So the teacher from Tanzania informed her, please, she could connect up with me, and then we see how can we roll Design for Change Tanzania program. And she might really be a lead person for Tanzania, or otherwise we might see how can we help so that I can reach out to Tanzania and do a teacher's workshop, as well as engaging them now as country-based. Because we don't have a country representative. We have only Uganda, Nigeria. I mean, African countries, not all of them have joined. We only have basically around 12 countries or 15 countries that have joined Design for Change. So I might see how to help. Okay, I think because of time, any other questions, feel free to ask, because I hope all of us are on the WhatsApp group. If you are not, then please tag along those who are on the WhatsApp group, and then we can add you to the group, and then we can keep going. But please just, it's not the whole school. I wanted to say that it's not the whole school that we are asking you to engage. At least a precise group is a group of 6, 5 to 6 learners. I think that becomes a good group, because we want to learn to be exposed. If you make a group of 15, then they might not have attention, because we want even those who are kind of not talkative and all that to be given an opportunity. So a group of 6 makes a very good group to discuss through, feel, imagine, do, share. And it's a smaller group to facilitate, to do a prototype. Then now school can scale up is an innovation of that. So on maybe 12 students from a school, and you say, I'm going to start the 12 students, and they are going to go through the whole process, and then we see what kind of innovation will they come up with. So that if you are having two innovations, because each will have one group will have one project, then at the end of the period, you'll have two groups with two projects. Then you can now compare the projects and even judge yourself and select best that you can now submit for the Design for Change ICANN celebrations. You can also have even 3 groups. You can have 4 groups. You can have a whole classroom that you just split in various groups, right? Okay. So I think with that much ado, because I have another meeting at 2, I would appreciate, I appreciate every one of you. It starts with us. Change starts with us. Opportunities starts with us. Opportunities, I don't believe in opportunities knocking once. They can knock several times, but it's you to say yes and try out and feel free to follow up on us. I would also appreciate to state that we also engage schools where I said, come and do those science shows, making clouds in the classroom for learners to know about climate change and also to understand rain formation and all that. So such kind of opening their curiosity and all that, we go to many, many schools. So let's just follow up on Fun and Education Global Network online, and then we see what can we do together. I think I'll give back to Daniel now to for closing remarks, as well as any guidance that is needed. But we are here for you. We are here for each other. We need to hold each other's hand, and that's why I always say we are brothers and sisters. No one is senior, no one is junior. Whether you are teaching grade 2, you can bring change to this world, and you can actually prosper at that level. I just want to say I am a scientist, but my main point, or the place that I feel so happy, is just doing those science engagement with schools. And that's why I don't leave my team just to go doing it. I even do my stuff. So just take it up that we can have a very prosperous, happy life if we are happy with what we do and we give it the best. Thank you so much.
So thank you so much, Ken and the team. I had seen, Stacy, your hand was up. Do you have a question before I close it up?
Okay. For us, from Teach for Kenya, most of us, I think most of my colleagues are here from Teach for Kenya. We are not in the WhatsApp group. Our coach sent us the invitation and we read through. That's why we registered and joined the call. So how can we join the WhatsApp group? And secondly, is the link that we used to register for the workshop the same that for the project, or the link for the project is different?
So thanks for bringing that up. So what we're going to do is that after this, I'm going to, by Tuesday, I'm going to send you the information. So you'll receive your certificate, an email that has the certificates for all those who attended the workshop. And in the same email, it will have the link to the WhatsApp group. And then after that, we also have the consent that the school has to sign, assuming you're working in the school. If you're working in the organization like Teach for Kenya, have the Teach for Kenya sign that. This gives us consent to engage you as a teacher or an educator, so that now we can be able to give you the materials. After that, once we have the consent, we're going to send you now all the toolkits that you're going to use. We have a toolkit that goes for 12 sessions, which is a 1-month toolkit that you can use to guide you through what you're going to engage for each step and such. It has the timelines, how long you need for each lesson and such. So that one will come later after the consent form. The consent form just needs the signature from the head teacher or the principal and the stamp for the school. So apart from that, any other query? I hope I answered you, Stacy.
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you.
And also, maybe you can also connect us with the Teach for Kenya. I know Teach for Kenya has lots of you have a bigger group for teachers. You can see how we can also integrate this within the system of Teach for Kenya so that more teachers can be engaged, and even organize a workshop for self-thinking and also on STEM education.
Okay, our coach is here, Ayla, and also Gilbert. You can Ella Okech and Gilbert. They were in the session, they were in the call.
Oh, Gilbert. Oh, great, great. I'll reach out to either one of them. Is it Gilbert Otieno or Gilbert? I had seen one, Gilbert TFK, Teacher for Kenya. Oh, yeah. So we'll reach out and then we can connect more. And thanks to all the teachers. Thank you for showing up and thank you for staying all the way to the end. So before we end, I'd love to just take a group photo for everyone. Maybe in a place where you can have your video on. We'll appreciate and then we'll just take a group photo. So you can just tune in your videos on. Thank you. Thank you. And those who can manage, so yeah. See you tomorrow. So yeah, that's great. It's already taken, and we appreciate you all. Thank you for joining in the workshop. Let's empower more learners in becoming a change makers and equipping them with the ICANN mindset. Thank you so much, and have a lovely afternoon. In case of any inquiry, you can reach out to us on the email or on the call. You can check the contact on the poster. Thank you so much. Asanteni.
Naam, Habib. Niambie. Poleni. Niwe. Mkisoma hata pia mimi nafanya nini? Nasoma. I was in a class. And I was also doing exam that I was present. Sawa. So, sisi tunawalenga. Umekwama, mahali umekwama mbali. Kama umekwama sema nikuonyeshe kwenye umekwama alafu nikuache endelee class. Sawa, bado zile sketch ya graph sio. Na pia yote ni kufanya hiyo. Unasoma piga picha na mbali. You just name those two points, that's still after the intercept, just get some intercept. Why intercept? Why intercept occurs on x? Yes, intercept occurs on y. So after you get 0, 0, 0. For the y cut, the thing is, ulipokuwa umekaa sana, bila kuuliza. Umekumbuka kwamba uko umekaa. Basi utabidi umalize hiyo sio topic na leo. Unafanya vitu vile ili siku ya pili. Baka ni kama nasubiri. Wapi hizi na? Hizo makini fresh zinafanya. Hizo kile fresh. Kuhusu hasa ni utasubiri mwalimu wakati hapo na wewe atafanya hivi ama mambo ya matatizo na magumu. Just be self relaxed. Sawa? Any other issue? Teacher? Oh, teacher. Oops. Leo mwezaenda? Leo mwezaenda. So leo tutapiga selfie ama tutapiga vipi? Piga selfie. Piga basi. Mimi hata sio selfie.
Mimi sina mkono mrefu, mimi na mjina right. Wewe ndo mrefu.